Namaskar. Welcome once again to my yoga videos of understanding yoga. So we were there yesterday talking about asanas, that is Sthira Sukham Asanam. And when we understood this, that Patanjali said for the point of view of Sthira means stability, taking into consideration of all the knowledges he already had, he bestowed on him by his master, of all the asanas done, achieved, then he writes Sthira. Sukh is a feeling of well-being and asana is a posture. So, out of all those asanas which we were planning to know now, that is asanas that is cultural, asanas to do with meditation, and asanas to do with relaxation. Now let me name you these three areas. Now, asanas which are cultural in nature. What are those cultural asanas? These asanas were basically done to bring in huge amount of immunity to the body. Intense power. Hatha Pradipika writes about that asanas are practiced so that if more and more metals, certain metals which are rubbed, it gets more polished and better. Similarly, in the fire of asanas, body is manifested in such a way that it's free from disease, free from any illness, free from any kinds of disorder, mental, physical or spiritual, any disorder, and so that entirely body gets completely at one plane and it's ready to meditate. This was all about asanas. What is the definition of asana? Let's go down. How do you practice asanas? If you understand this section of my talk, then you will understand what is not yoga. You have so many schools, so many techniques, so many ways of doing yoga. Now, if anyone does not follow Patanjali and the technique told by Patanjali, then he is not doing yoga. He is doing some other form of fitness. Now, what is the technique of asanas? Technique of asana is Prayatna Saithilyam Ananta Samapratibhyam. When it's an effortless way, it's prayatna, effort, Saithilyam. That means effortlessly, when a man puts effort with no awareness of the ego or the body, by fixing the mind beyond, fixing the mind away, could be breath, could be far away sound coming, so that when you're practicing the asanas, your mind is totally with the postures. That's why most of the yogis always say, be aware of your breath. If you see the whole Buddhism, it's all about sitting on the breath. The whole meditation of Buddhism is an awareness of the inhalation and exhalation. Huge chemistry, huge things happens in the body. Just if you start closing your eyes and sit on your breath for hours together, certain sensations are felt in the fingertips. If you can try this at home, you will understand that you never leave your breath home. Have you ever said, hey breath, I'm keeping aside, I'll come back and pick you up? No. What you did, you simply carry this huge phenomena with you together in this body without being unaware, without being completely aware. And this unaware breath is like death. It's completely like death. So when you're practicing asanas, Patanjali says that it is not to get tired, it should be effortless, and fixing the mind beyond that. I consider to do this technique of yoga, asanas, you should always be aware of your breath. Indirectly, you're completely meditating. Your mind, it says, Shiva Samhita, Lord Shiva says, if you concentrate on your breath, mind gets control. And if you concentrate on the mind, breath gets control. What a beautiful statement coming out of Lord Shiva, the first teacher of yoga. He's talking about if the moment you put a thread into needle, automatically your breath gets stopped. Why? So, by stopping of your breath, it is straight away linked to your awareness of concentration. The moment you concentrate on your breath, mind is getting controlled. So it goes up. When you put a thread till there's no man in the galaxy who can take a thin needle without stopping the breath, put the thread in. That closes the relationship of the mind and the vibrations of the body. Now, if you've understood how do you practice these asanas, then you will come to know that all those yogic exercises that is tiring you out, that is making you feel sick, that is making you feel in different temperatures you're doing yoga, external effects are there on your body, it is not yoga. There is a difference between hot yoga and hatha yoga. Hot means heat, hatha means union. These are two different words. So never get connected together that hot yoga has got some relationship in the past. Hot will always remain hot and hatha will remain hatha. So there's no link of the past knowledge about hot and hatha. Then comes, when you're practicing these asanas, make sure that your breath body is in complete sync with your posture. When you're inhaling, when you're exhaling, and if you don't be aware, then nothing wrong will go into your body. Just be careful. Just understand that some people get confused that if I don't become aware of right inhalation, exhalation, then what will happen? Nothing will happen. If you don't do anything, body automatically adapts to the asana and you will breathe right. Just by becoming completely aware without knowing how to do it, just simply drop that breath body and go with the movement of the postures and go towards holding the postures. Now, once you're practicing these asanas, slowly, these are cultural asanas, your body will get flexible, you will get more toned, you will feel much better, your energy levels will go high, all the chakras will get into balance, you will start getting into the sync of the body. 24 hours, you will feel your body start singing. It's no more stiffness, no more pain. It's just relaxed, good state of well-being, good feeling inside. And this is how asanas are to be practiced in yoga. So in this video, I have only talked about how asanas has to be practiced, how to judge a school. You can judge a school either if they are teaching yoga or something else by simply following this technique of asana by Patanjali, Prayatna Saithilyam Ananta Samapratibhyam. Thank you.